Hi, hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Bong Austero. We're in our veranda, in our small veranda. Okay, what I like about this veranda is that it's actually covered, it's under a mango tree that's very, very generous. Okay, this is a mango tree that bears fruits many times in a year. You know, I would even go as far as to say that it is the kind of tree that blooms continually. Okay, like we just picked fruits, I think last March, April, and now there are fruits again. Okay, so does not only bear fruits once a year, but continuously actually, like sometimes 3 times in a year. We're going to work on some of the projects that we've postponed since I got sick and since because of the pandemic. One is because this veranda also functions as a little garden, okay, although we have plants all over the house. For example, we just replanted some of the succulents that we've had. We bought new pots and new soil, and we just did this. But we need also to work on some of the other things. One of the major projects that my younger sister and I planned to do, okay, but never got around to doing, was really working on these bougainvilleas that we wanted to train as bonsai trees. Okay, so they're like, I think more than 1 year old already. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of these bougainvillea trees that are already stable where they are. We just need to transfer them into bonsai pots and then start training them. We already bought copper wires that we will use to start training them. But first of all, this is a fiddle plant that I've had in my room. Now that I have good pot, this is an owl pot. Okay, so we'll transfer now this fiddle plant. Okay. Okay, so we'll just temporarily leave this here while it tries to recover. Okay, so this is one of the bougainvillea trees. I planted this like more than a year ago. These were cuttings actually. I went to a farm somewhere in Laguna. Then I specifically asked my friend who had bougainvillea trees for some cuttings that I said I wanted to. There's a train, okay? Those of you, actually, I think 2 or 3 people did message me, you know, that if I live near a train, you know, the train stations, and the answer to that is yes. Okay, so this is a bougainvillea plant that I started to cultivate more than a year ago. I think it's almost 2 years. It's now, if you look at it, it's actually quite stable now. And we've been meaning to transfer this into new pots for the longest time, but never got around to doing it. There are 9 of these trees, okay? So we'll just do this gently now. So like I said, this is a project that I planned to do like maybe a year and a half ago. It started as a bougainvillea cutting that we tried to propagate in ordinary pots. And the intention was once they were more stable, to transfer them into another pot, a more permanent pot, okay? and start training them to become bonsai, which is what we're doing now. Like I said, there are 9 of these bougainvillea trees, different varieties, different colors, and it's taken us more than a year to actually get to do this, but we're finally getting around to doing it now. Actually, if you want your bougainvilleas to flourish, one of the advice actually is to do a hard prune. Yung halos kalbuhin mo siya, tapos huwag mo siyang diligan ng 3 araw. Actually, what we consider flowers are actually leaves. Yung flower niya talaga, yung maliit lang. I'm just pruning the tree so that it will grow new leaves, hopefully new flowers. Okay. These are copper wires. It's important to use copper wires, not ordinary wires, because yung ordinary na wire, kinakalawang siya. Kaya hindi pwede. Masisira yung bonsai tree nyo. And you need to use copper wires to train your bonsai tree. When you say train your bonsai tree, is to make sure that the branches grow towards the direction that you want it to go. And after a period of time, once sumunod na siya, pwede mo lang tanggalin yung copper wire. And then you need to do this often, no? Until the point where the branches are already growing in the direction where you want it to go. Do this carefully kasi baka mabasag, mabalik naman yung sanga. The thing about copper wires, they're also very pliable. They're very easy to handle. Madaling putulin. Madali di siyang iikot. Kaya yun ang ginagamit. Mas mahal lang siya ng konti. Kailangan lang siyang dahan-dahanin kasi baka mabali. So you need to do this like regularly every week or every day. And this is, itong tinatawag na training your bonsai tree. Para sumunod siya kung saan mo siya gusto pumunta. Kung sa nag-comment na, ang dami mo namang ginagawa. Like, you know, you collect a lot of things, you write, you're into cooking, you're into gardening, you're into a lot of things. Yep, that is why I wanted to retire early. In fact, one of my other plans nga is to do a travel vlog. You know, like convert one of my vans into a house and then travel all over the Philippines and vlog every town. And that is why I haven't really started yung career moves, no? I haven't gone into interviews. Yung aking assistant, shy. Ayaw pakita sa vlog. Baka daw marami magkagusto sa kanya. The thing about bougainvillea bonsai trees is that you decide actually anong itsura niya. Kung gusto mo ba siya magmukhang structural masyado na puno. Okay, so 1 down, 8 to go. Okay, so this is the first tree that we've transplanted from a simple pot. Okay, now this has been growing for like a year and a half already. Okay, but it's only this time that we're actually training it to become a bonsai tree. So if you noticed, we just added the copper wires today. We did a hard prune so that new leaves and new flowers will emerge. Okay, so let's do another one. Okay, so this is a white bougainvillea tree. Again, like I said, it's been growing in this pot for maybe a year. I asked this branch from a friend of mine in Laguna. So this is just a cutting, okay? Actually, I'm quite fond of bougainvillea. If you noticed, we have bougainvillea trees all around the house. One of these days, I'll show you. And I'll explain why we like bougainvillea trees around our house. One of the reasons, of course, is that they're easy to grow and they flower year-round, okay? So it's very easy to tell people, look for the White House with, okay, pink or orange bougainvillea trees in full bloom. And one other thing is that they're very, very thorny, matinik. Kaya mahirap akyatin yung bahay namin kasi matinik siya, yung bakod. Okay, so we'll do this one. I know it's medyo late now. We won't get to finish all the 9 bougainvillea plants in one day. But I just want to show you, how we do it. It's actually also advisable to cut the roots somehow so that the bougainvillea tree does not grow any bigger. But I don't want to do that, okay? I don't want to add more stress already to the bougainvillea plants. Okay, so we just move this bougainvillea plant into a bigger pot, one that looks more like a bonsai pot. And the challenge now is to prune this so that we'll do a hard prune again. We can actually plant this these branches. Okay, so we'll start training this, but we'll let it rest for a while so that it's not overly stressed. So today we were able to transplant 2 out of the 9. Okay, we'll do the others in the next few days. Okay, and then we'll have 9 bougainvillea bonsai trees. Okay, that's it. Thank you for watching, and if you haven't done so, please subscribe to this channel and click the notification button. And thank you everyone. God bless you.